Hello guys, welcome to the Niche India. Today we are going to learn about the species diversity. A species is a group of organisms that share a genetic heritage, are able to interbreed and reproduce fertile offspring. Species diversity is the diversity found in species. Species diversity is defined as the number of species and abundance of each species that live in a particular location. The number of species that live in a certain location is called species richness, and species abundance is the number of individuals of each species. The species diversity varies in different geographical locations. It is highest at the tropics and declines as we move towards poles. The most species rich environments are tropical rainforests, coral reefs, and ocean bottom zone. Diversity is greatest when all the species present are equally abundant in the area. Each and every species in an ecosystem plays a definite role in maintaining the ecosystem. The role that a species plays in its ecosystem is known as its ecological niche. An ecological niche is the position a species has in its environment where it meets its needs for food and shelter, where it survives and reproduces. Species can be broadly grouped into two types based on their ecological niche. One is generalist species and another is specialist species. Generalist species are species that generally have broad niche. Species like cockroaches, rats, mice, flies, and humans can live in a variety of environments and have wider range of food in their diets. Generalist species are able to thrive in a wide variety of environmental conditions and also reproduce fast. Specialist species are exactly opposite of the generalist species. Specialist species like purple frog, flamingo, giant panda have narrow niche. They found in only one type of habitat and feed on few types of food. They are more prone to disturbances in environmental condition and cannot tolerate the change and environmental stress. In the tropical rainforests, where the environmental conditions are fairly constant, specialist species hold an advantage as they have few competitors for the resources. Their reproduction depends on environmental conditions. Species are categorized into 5 types based on their specific ecological niche, that is, native species, non-native species, indicator species, keystone species, and foundation species. Native species are also known as endemic or local species. These species require a particular ecosystem to survive. Native species are habitat restricted species that can only be found in one place. Few examples of native species are Malabar gliding frog, which is found in the Western Ghats of India, and Asiatic lion, which is endemic to Gir National Park of Gujarat. Non-native species are also known as invasive or alien species. These are the species that migrate deliberately or accidentally and are released into an environment outside of its geographical range or habitat. They can spread rapidly if they find a favorable niche. Invasive species can change the food web in an ecosystem by competing with other species for food and habitat. If the indigenous species are unable to compete, they are forced to leave or die. Examples of non-native species are Lantana species, giant African snail, Mozambique tilapia, which is one of the worst invasive species in the world. Indicator species are also known as bioindicators. Indicator species provides information on the overall condition of the ecosystem and of other species in that ecosystem. They reflect the quality and changes in the environmental conditions. These species provide early warnings of damage to an ecosystem. Depending on the organism or its appearance, can signal both a healthy ecosystem and an unhealthy one. These indicators can reveal information about many factors in an environment, including pollution levels, salinity, temperature, and nutrient or food availability. Examples of indicator species include trotfish, birds, butterflies, and lichen. Butterflies react quickly to even minor changes in the environment. Lichens are very sensitive to air pollution. In regions with a lot of sulfur dioxide pollution, lichens will be absent, whereas when sulfur dioxide is not present, the more sensitive lichens will thrive. A keystone species can be any organism from animals and plants to bacteria and fungi. These are the species which have an extremely high impact on a particular ecosystem relative to its population. It is the glue that holds a habitat together. Keystone species are also critical for the overall structure and function of an ecosystem. These species can have high impact on the types and abundance of species in an ecosystem. It may not be the largest or most plentiful species in an ecological community, but if a keystone species is removed, it is possible that the entire ecosystem may collapse. Keystone species plays an important role in helping certain species to sustain as well as check the overpopulation of other species to become overly dominant. Therefore, these species are important for maintaining species diversity and the integrity of an ecosystem. Pollinators such as bees and butterflies, top predators like tiger, leopard, shark, and wolf are some examples of keystone species. Foundation species are sometimes referred to as ecosystem engineers. A foundation species can be any species that has a large contribution towards creating and maintaining habitats that support other species. These species define ecosystems and they control the biological diversity of associated species. They modulate critical ecosystem processes and often have important cultural values and resonance. A foundation species has a strong role in structuring a community. The activities of foundation species physically modify the environment and produce and maintain habitats that benefit other organisms using that benefit. Their presence can either reduce species diversity or it can increase species diversity depending on its particular role in a specific ecosystem. Coral, kelp, earthworms, and beavers are some classic examples of foundation species. Species diversity is crucial for ecosystem health, but there are some factors that affect the species diversity. The factors responsible for affecting species diversity are speciation, extinction, migration, immigration, and emigration. Speciation is the evolutionary process through which new species arise. Speciation mainly causes due to geographic isolation and reduction of gene flow. Extinction is the reduction of species to such low abundance that although it is still present in the community, it is no longer interacts significantly with other species. Extinction causes due to overharvesting, hunting and poaching, habitat destruction, and pollution. Migration is the movement of an individual from one place to another. Immigration is the movement or settling of individual in one region, either permanently or temporarily coming from the other region. Emigration is the exit of individuals from one region to another region where they will settle permanently or temporarily. Tropical rainforests and coral reefs are two major hotspots of species diversity. It is observed that biodiversity increases from the poles to the tropics due to its climatic conditions, altitudinal gradients, and resource availability. The high species richness found in tropical rainforests is mainly due to their geographic location and constant environmental conditions. Coral reefs are believed to have the highest biodiversity of any ecosystem on the planet. Coral reefs are critical marine habitat on which many marine species depend. Colonies of tiny coral animal builds the large coral reef ecosystem. The corals have a symbiotic or mutually beneficial relationship with the zooxanthellae that live inside the coral polyp's body. The clarity of the water in coral reef system allows the sunlight to penetrate deep, which results in the high level of photosynthesis in zooxanthellae. In a healthy ecosystem, diverse and balanced number of species exist to maintain the balance of an ecosystem. In an ecosystem, all the species depend on each other directly or indirectly. So, to make a more efficient, more productive, and more sustainable ecosystem, it is very important to maintain the high species diversity. More diverse ecosystem tends to be more productive. Greater species richness and productivity makes an ecosystem more sustainable and stable. More diverse ecosystem has the great ability to withstand environmental stresses like drought or invasive infestations. Species richness makes an ecosystem able to respond to any catastrophe. Species provides a number of different types of ecosystem services. There are multiple examples of benefits provided by the species. Species also contribute to clean water, breathable air, fertile soils, climate stability, pollution absorption, building material for our houses, prevention of disease outbreaks, medicinal resources, and many more. Species is a group of organisms that are able to interbreed and to create offspring that are also fertile. Species can be categorized into generalist and specialist species on the basis of its ecological niche. Species can also be divided according to their specific ecological niche into native species, non-native species, indicator species, keystone species, and foundation species. Species diversity is important for healthy ecosystem, but the factors like speciation, extinction, migration, immigration, and emigration affects the diversity of species. Diversity is greatest when all the species present are equally abundant in the area. Tropical rainforests and coral reefs are the major biodiversity hotspots of species diversity. In a healthy ecosystem, diverse and balanced number of species exist to maintain the balance of an ecosystem. All species depend on each other directly or indirectly. Therefore, to make a more efficient, more productive and sustainable ecosystem, it is important to have high species diversity. I hope this video helped you to understand the concept of species diversity. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos.